Listen to me. There are moments in your life when you wonder if anything is truly changing. You pray, you wait, you hope, and still the silence feels heavy. But hear this clearly. Silence does not mean absence. I am working in ways you cannot yet see. I am arranging what you cannot yet understand. And I am opening doors that no resistance, no delay, and no opposition can close. There are blessings moving toward you right now, not because you earned them perfectly, not because you never failed, but because I am faithful even when you are tired. You may feel surrounded by uncertainty. You may feel like you're standing in the middle of unanswered questions. But I want you to know this. Your future is not blocked. What I have spoken over your life cannot be canceled by fear, cannot be delayed by doubt, and cannot be stopped by human limitation. There are things I placed inside you long ago, dreams, callings, quiet hopes, and you thought time had buried them. You thought mistakes had disqualified you. You thought life had moved on without you. But I have not forgotten a single thing. I'm not late. I'm not confused. And I have not changed my mind about you. Even now, while you listen to these words, your path is being cleared step by step. You don't need to force it. You don't need to fight everyone. You don't need to panic. Stay close to me, because when I move with purpose. You see obstacles. I see alignment. You see delay. I see preparation. You see closed doors. I see protection. There are battles you were never meant to fight. And I stepped in quietly without announcement to shield you from things that would have broken you. Some disappointments saved you. Some endings protected you. Some prayers I did not answer were acts of mercy. Trust me, the blessing coming into your life will not come with chaos. It will come with peace. It will not confuse you. It will confirm what I have already placed in your heart. I am teaching you patience not to punish you, but to strengthen you. Because what I am preparing you for requires stability, wisdom, and trust. Do not compare your journey to anyone else's. Do not measure your progress by what others display. You are not behind. You are not forgotten. You are not invisible. I see the nights you stayed strong when no one noticed. I see the tears you wiped away in silence. I see the courage it took just to keep going. And I am proud of you. What you are stepping into will make sense of what you went through. What I am about to release will heal what was damaged. And what I am building in your life will outlast what tried to destroy you. Remain faithful in small steps. Remain kind even when misunderstood. Remain hopeful even when answers feel slow. Because I am closer than you think. I am with you in the waiting. I am with you in the uncertainty. I am with you in the becoming. And this blessing, this breakthrough, this season of restoration cannot be stopped by any force. Stay with me. There will be moments when the road ahead feels unfamiliar, and you will wonder if you are walking in the right direction. You will question your choices. You will replay conversations in your mind. You will ask yourself if you missed something important. But hear me clearly now. Uncertainty does not mean you are lost. Faith has never been about seeing everything clearly. Faith has always been about trusting me when the way forward unfolds one step at a time. I do not reveal everything at once because I want you to walk with me, not ahead of me. You're learning to trust without control. You're learning to move without fear. You're learning to rest without guilt. And this learning is shaping you. Some days will feel strong and confident. Other days will feel quiet and unsure. Both are part of your growth. Do not condemn yourself for moments of weakness. Even then, I am holding you steady. You do not walk alone. I walk beside you in decisions you feel unprepared to make. I walk beside you when you speak words that feel heavy in your mouth. I walk beside you when you choose honesty instead of comfort. Every step you take in integrity strengthens your future. There are people who will not understand your journey. Some will walk away because they cannot go where you are going. Do not chase what is not meant to follow you. Release them with peace. What I am building in your life requires space. I am teaching you discernment. Not every voice deserves your attention. Not every opinion deserves your energy. Not every opportunity deserves your yes. Listen for my voice. It brings clarity, not confusion. It brings peace, not pressure. It brings direction, not fear. When you feel overwhelmed, pause. When you feel anxious, breathe. When you feel unsure, come back to me. I do not rush you. I do not pressure you. I do not abandon you when you hesitate. I am patient with your process. There are doors ahead that will open gently, without force. You will recognize them because they will align with who you are becoming, not who you used to be. You will not have to pretend. You will not have to compromise your values. You will not have to shrink yourself. You are growing into clarity. You are growing into courage. You are growing into peace. Do not fear change when it arrives. Change is not the enemy. Sometimes it is the answer you have been praying for. Let me guide you through it. Your past does not define your future. Your mistakes do not erase your purpose. Your doubts do not disqualify you. I chose you knowing every weakness, every struggle, every moment of fear, and I still chose you. Continue forward. Even slow steps count. Even quiet faith matters. Even unseen obedience is powerful. I am shaping something lasting in you. And as you walk this path with me, you'll begin to notice something changing, not just around you, but within you. Strength will replace fear. Peace will replace anxiety. Trust will replace doubt. This is the walk of faith, and I am with you every step. Listen closely. What I'm doing in you now is not loud. It is not dramatic. It is not something the world will applaud immediately. Much of my greatest work happens quietly, beneath the surface where no one else can see. You have been asking for change, and I have been answering in ways you did not expect. I am not just changing your circumstances. I am changing your reactions. I am changing the way you respond to pressure. I am changing the way you see yourself. This is the kind of transformation that lasts. There was a time when every delay felt like rejection. Every closed door felt personal. Every silence felt like abandonment. But now you are learning something deeper. That waiting is not wasted, and silence is not empty when I am present. You are becoming steady. Things that once triggered fear no longer control you the same way. Words that once wounded you deeply now pass through you without taking root. Situations that once overwhelmed you now invite you to pause instead of panic. That is growth. I am teaching you to be anchored, not shaken by every wave. Rooted, not uprooted by every storm. Aware, not anxious about every unknown. You are beginning to trust me even when you do not feel strong. And that trust is stronger than confidence built on certainty. Do not underestimate what is happening right now. The peace you are learning will guide your decisions. The patience you are developing will protect your future. The wisdom you are gaining will shape generations beyond you. I am preparing you for moments you cannot yet see. There will come a time when you will look back and realize that this season, the one that felt slow, confusing, and quiet, was the foundation for everything that followed. You will thank me for not rushing the process. You are not falling behind. You are being refined. Refinement feels uncomfortable because it removes what no longer belongs. It stretches you beyond familiar patterns. It asks you to let go of identities that were shaped by pain instead of truth. But I do not strip without restoring. I do not remove without replacing. Every time something leaves your life, something stronger is being built within you. You are learning discernment, the ability to recognize what drains you and what nourishes you. You are learning boundaries, not to isolate yourself, but to protect what I am growing in you. This is maturity. You do not need to explain your journey to everyone. You do not need approval to move forward. You do not need permission to obey what I am placing in your heart. Follow me. There will be days when you feel invisible, days when your efforts go unnoticed, days when your faith feels quiet instead of bold. But hear me now. Faithfulness is never unseen. I see every choice you make to remain kind when it would be easier to harden. I see every moment you choose integrity when compromise would bring faster results. I see every time you choose trust instead of control. Nothing is wasted. The strength you are building now will sustain you later. The clarity you are gaining now will protect you later. The humility you are practicing now will elevate you later. Be patient with yourself. You're not required to have everything figured out. You're only required to stay connected to me. Step by step, I will guide you. Day by day, I will provide what you need. You are becoming someone who can carry what you once prayed for. And that matters more than speed. Stay here with me a little longer. There are days when continuing feels harder than stopping. Days when you wonder if the effort is worth it, if your faith is doing anything at all. On those days, remember this: strength is not always loud. Sometimes strength looks like showing up again when you feel empty. Sometimes it looks like choosing hope when you have every reason to quit. I see the weight you carry. I see how you keep going even when no one thanks you, even when no one notices, even when the results are not immediate. That kind of perseverance is not weakness. It is quiet courage. You have learned how to survive storms, but now I am teaching you how to live in calm without fear. You are learning that peace does not mean something bad is about to happen. Peace is allowed. Rest is allowed. Joy is allowed. Do not rush past this lesson. You do not need to earn my presence. You do not need to prove your worth. You do not need to have perfect faith to be held by me. When you feel tired, come closer. When you feel uncertain, come closer. When you feel strong, come closer. I'm not only with you in crisis. I am with you in ordinary moments, in quiet evenings, in simple routines. I walk with you through your days, not just your emergencies. There is nothing wrong with you for feeling exhausted. You have been carrying more than you realize, but you do not have to carry it alone anymore. Let me take what is heavy. Release the pressure to have everything figured out. Release the fear of disappointing others. Release the belief that you must always be strong. I'm strong for you. You are allowed to rest without guilt. You are allowed to pause without falling behind. You are allowed to trust without knowing every detail. There is a future unfolding that you cannot yet see, but it is being shaped by every faithful step you are taking now. The patience you are practicing is not delaying your life. It is protecting it. You are becoming someone who can sustain peace, not just experience it briefly. Someone who can handle blessing without losing humility. Someone who can walk forward without needing constant reassurance. This growth is quiet, but it is powerful. You may not feel different every day, but you are changing. Your thoughts are becoming gentler. Your reactions are becoming calmer. Your faith is becoming steadier. That is my work in you. Continue. Not because everything is easy, not because you have all the answers, but because you are not walking alone. I am with you in the waiting. I am with you in the choosing. I am with you in the becoming. And I will remain with you, faithfully, patiently, completely, as you take the next step. Before you go, I want to hear from you. If this message spoke to your heart, write Amen in the comments. Tell us what part of this message touched you the most. Your comment might be exactly what someone else needs to read today. If you believe God is working in your life right now, leave a red heart or a folded hand below. Let this comment section become a place of faith, hope, and encouragement. And if you're watching this and feeling alone, remember this: God sees you, God hears you, and you are not forgotten. If this message blessed you, please like this video. It helps spread God's word. Subscribe to this channel for more messages of faith, hope, and strength. And share this video with someone who needs to be reminded today. God is with you always.